What's up guys, Coach MANdler here, Team Swole Patrol. Hey, yesterday I talked about how throwing in some priming exercises before doing max effort lifting and the deadlift would help you stimulate your nervous system, activate more motor neurons so that you'll have more muscle fibers getting off their ass and getting ready to do some serious work. That way, you won't leave any of the valuable strength and even size gains on the table that so many of us do because of not warming up and setting ourselves up to be in the best position possible for the true strength that we can put out on display whenever we're doing a deadlift. And one of the questions I got in response to that video was, could you do the same thing for other core lifts, specifically the overhead press? And if so, what specifically would you be doing in order to prime yourself to be able to put yourself in the best position possible for lifting some big ass weights? So what I want to do for you today is go into how you would break it down and how you would program to be able to prime your body for great success and to be able to put up big ass bar bending weights in your overhead press. Alright, the first thing you want to do when figuring out what priming exercises that you should be plugging in for the overhead press is to look at the actual movement patterns that you're going to be following for the overhead press and ask yourself, what exercises can you do fast and explosively that will mimic that same movement pattern? Okay, so for the overhead press, and this is not going to be a strict press, this is going to be either a jerk or a push press. So let's say you're doing that, and the reason I say those two is because they have hip involvement, where the strict press is just strictly just meatheading that bitch up. So with either the jerk or the push press, you're having triple extension of your ankles, knees, and hips to initiate the weight. Okay, after that, it's just a matter of a press straight overhead. So what I take from that is that there are two movements that we really want to focus on. Number one, that triple extension, and two, making sure we're doing something overhead to really get our upper body as well as our lower body on the same page. Having that synergistic athletic movement, doing that movement and finding an exercise that will satisfy both of those together, getting the body, upper and lower body on the same page, that is the first thing I want to do. And the second thing I want to focus on is making sure that whatever exercise it is, or if I'm actually going to be moving some type of external load like you're going to see with these med ball overhead tosses, is that you're not picking a weight that will jeopardize the amount of speed and velocity that you can perform that exercise in. Okay, so these priming exercises, they're not put in place to pre-exhaust you. They're put in place to prime your nervous system and prime the muscle fibers that are going to act as the primary movers in that core lift so that you move fast and forcefully during the movement itself. So always stick with lighter weights that allow you to move fast and explosively, and stick with low volume so that you can get your body adapt to moving fast and forcefully before touching that big ass bar bending weight that you hope to put overhead. Without further ado, check out this very simple priming superset that I did right before some overhead work. Throw it in before your overhead work. Make sure it's in the beginning of your workout, and I can guarantee you, you're going to feel far better, far more explosive when doing your overhead presses. Alright, so what we're doing here is 5 rounds of a med ball overhead toss, 2 reps there, right into 2 reps of a squat jump, just jumping as high as we can. With this overhead toss, the reason I love these is because it's a great way to focus on triple extension, which is how you're going to initiate the overhead press, as well as because it's going to be a great exercise to get your lower and upper body on the same page moving synergistically. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video and want more of the same, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the tips and routines I'm going to be hooking you up with here on a daily basis. If you've got a personal question about training or even diet that you want me to answer for you via video, leave that question in the comment section below. And if you're trying to figure out a way to better program for more size, strength, explosiveness, conditioning, and ultimately the ability to look good while being able to kick ass, then do not forget to pick up your free copy of the Muscle Building Blueprint that I put together for you by clicking on this button right here. When you do that, I'll take you to the next page, which breaks down every free and kick-ass module you're getting with this gift, as well as what you need to do in order to allow me to email it directly to your inbox without you spending a single penny. Like I said, it's completely free of charge. So click on that button or go to the description box and click on the link that you see there, and I'll hook you up with it for free. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. MANdler out.